Well, thank you so much for joining me today. With me today is interim APS Superintendent Brad Winter. Katia Sandoval is with us here today from APS, as well as my Economic Development Director, Gary Opedal. And today's announcement is free bus passes. And the purpose of the free bus passes is to break down a barrier for these students and their families when they need healthcare services at New Futures, and to simply continue on with their education and not have a transportation barrier there to keep them from completing their high school diploma, which then would keep them from going on to post-secondary education or workforce development. So from an economic development standpoint, Gary Opedal and our Economic Development Department worked with APS to make sure that these students can stay in school, get the health care that they need for themselves and their children, because we're really talking about 2 generations of students here in the long run, and to also make sure that they can get to and from school, finish their education during what can be a very difficult and challenging time for students who are trying to be both parents and go to high school at the same time. This is just an ongoing effort with the city of Albuquerque to team with APS. We don't run the school district, and nor do we want to, but we want to be a great partner. So through Running Star for Careers, our International Baccalaureate program at Sandia High School, and now free bus passes for the students at New Futures School, along with extending the bus line to Atrisco Heritage High School and some other projects that we're working on together. It's just a great way for us to take taxpayer resources and make sure the future is bright for everybody in our community. So with that, I'm going to turn this over to Interim Superintendent Brad Winter, who could tell you a little bit more about the project. Thanks.
Thank you all very much, and this is very exciting for Albuquerque Public Schools. I'd really like to thank the mayor, the city, the transit department, economic development, everything. As you all know, a good educational system is very important to everybody. It's important to the city of Albuquerque, it's important to parents, it's important to the business community, and so these kind of partnerships are what make it stronger. And I know as the interim superintendent, I'm really going to be reaching out to everybody so we can all partner and join together so we can improve education in Albuquerque. I really look forward to that. I really look forward to more partnerships with the city of Albuquerque and everybody else, because that's what it's going to take to get a good public school system in Albuquerque, and I'm really dedicated to make sure that happens. So again, I'd like to thank the mayor, thank the city, thank the transit department for this, and I look forward to more partnerships in the future. Thank you.
All right, with that, we'd be happy to take any questions if you have them.
Who's eligible?
Who's eligible? Well, right now it's students at the New Future School. So these are parents that are going to trying to finish their high school diploma while being parents, or we also have young ladies going to this school who are pregnant. And so that's who's eligible for this bus pass system today. And we're going to be having discussions with APS and the interim superintendent Winter to talk about maybe expanding this a little bit throughout the city, but those are early discussions at this point.